I haven't filmed a video in a very long time, but the reason I'm filming this is because I want to say something most entrepreneurs and a lot of business owners disagree with, which is switching business models. So 2025 was a very good year for me. I started my agency at the start of 2024 and ran it until 2025 in March, and I made five figures from it. I think around 30 or 40k. And the reason I stopped doing it because I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Every time I receive a payment from a client, 1k, 1.5k, my ego gets way bigger than it should be, and I never really try my best to fulfill my clients, which is the reason why clients leave. Even though I sign new clients, the old clients leave, which doesn't make me more money, and I stop improving. I stop trying to learn because I had a massive ego and I thought I was the best, which is the reason why I left, because I didn't enjoy it. But I'm not blaming on the business model, because I know friends making 100k a month, 500k a month, and that's my problem. I just don't like it. And then I went into ecom from March to around November, and I also made 5 figures from it. And the reason I stopped that now, because I feel like long term I don't see myself doing it. And also the main problem is because your whole income relies on one ad account on Facebook, and people know that Facebook has a lot of issues. So if one ad account dies or your Facebook bans you, you just all the hard work is gone, unless you can save it or solve the problem by getting someone to unban the account, which is very, very hard. So yeah, that's why ecom wasn't the way for me. And now I'm running an AI SaaS in Hong Kong. It's very successful. I have a lot of partnerships with a lot of high status people, and yeah, a lot of investors, but that's not important. I'll speak about that later. But the moral of the story is people who start a business are really scared to switch business models, and at the start they want to find the perfect business model because they think they're gonna have to stick with that their whole life until something happens. That's partially true, but I don't think that's giving up. My definition of giving up is you go to school, you don't like going to school, so you start a business, and then you don't do that business and you go back to school. But if you do that business and you don't like it, you jump onto another business and jump onto another business until you find something you like, then that is not giving up to me, because I feel like everyone does that. I don't know who you guys watch. Maybe Bruce Scales, he did ecom, he did trading, he did reselling, and then now he's doing brand scaling because that's what he likes. And for me, that's talking to people, managing people in my team, and speaking to investors. That's what I like doing. And yeah, so I tried sticking into ecom for a little bit longer than I should, because I already figured out that I didn't like it in September, but I just kept on going because I had that fear, which led me to 2 months of making absolutely no progress, because there's no point of doing something I don't like. So yeah, to people out there who are scared to choose a business model to start with, or scared to switch to a new business model, if you don't like it, it's better to switch now, or to jump into another thing, than to just hold onto it for longer and just keep trying to get something out of it, because you're not going to enjoy it anyways. But obviously, don't be extremely lazy where you start an agency for 2 weeks and then you DM'd 10 guys a day for 2 weeks straight and you get no results, you don't get a single client. It doesn't work like that, because I had my agency for 9 months, and although I didn't like it at the end, I did learn a lot of things, speaking to people online, taking sales calls, articulation. So yeah, just try it out. Try your best when you're trying it, and if you really don't like it, then find something you like doing, because there's nothing wrong with that. And then yeah, just keep on going.